What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan Matthews back at it again with another hometown take. Today, I am talking about the Atlanta Falcons and what the releasing of Ricardo Allen, Allen Bailey, and the waiving of Kurt Benkurt mean for the Atlanta Falcons. But before I get into that, I gotta do a few housekeeping things. So first, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like this video, comment your thoughts down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, thank you is in order because I hit 1,000 subs either today, early this morning, or yesterday, depending on when y'all see the vid. But the point is, thank you guys so much. Obviously couldn't have done it without y'all. Appreciate all y'all support, y'all comments, y'all subscriptions, and I just appreciate y'all. So thanks. All right, make sure you also check out the first link you see down below in my description box. That is a link to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel if you want to help your boy out even more. But you got my 1K subs, so I can't be too mad at you if you don't. Anyways, also, second link you'll see is the link to subscribe to the Tough Calls podcast featuring me and your girl Symone, where we're bringing you the best sports interviews, sports talk with your favorite analysts, anchors, former athletes, current athletes, and coaches. So make sure you click on that link, subscribe to the Tough Calls podcast, and share it out and all that good stuff. All right, housekeeping's over. Let's get into the video. Today, I'm talking about the Atlanta Falcons. Like I said, what does the releasing of longtime safety Ricardo Allen, defensive end Allen Bailey, and quarterback Kurt Benkurt mean for the Atlanta Falcons? It means we try not to be so broke no more. First and foremost, that's obvious. But does this mean we're going to be able to free up any more cap space? Potentially maybe get a free agent, a bigger free agent that we thought we couldn't have got? Possibly. Maybe. Don't know, because we're still going to be pretty broke. We did free up some cap space by releasing Ricardo Allen, Allen Bailey, Kurt Benkurt. You all know that already. But does this mean maybe we can get a guy like Bud Dupree? I've seen, a couple of rumors start to swirl around about us possibly getting Bud. Maybe this means we sign Keanu Neal to a long-term deal. I would be okay with that. We saw Keanu Neal, who we had hoped to see these past 2 years, even though he was out with injury the past 2 seasons before this last season. It was good to see him back healthy. He was out there hitting folks, making plays like we know he can do, moving sideline to sideline, making plays in the backfield. So loved what I saw out of Keanu Neal this season. I think he earned a deal with us. I would be very, very happy with bringing Keanu Neal back to this team. So we'll see what Arthur Smith and Terry Fontenot decide to do about Keanu Neal. But again, does this mean we're going to be able to finagle and make some room, make some cap space to sign a free agent like maybe a Bud Dupree, maybe a Vinny Curry, bring back Darqueze Dennard? I think we would have been able to bring back Darqueze Dennard and maybe sign a guy like Vinny Curry anyway, even if we didn't let go of Rico, Allen Bailey, and Kurt Benkurt. But now that we did, can we do that and maybe get a guy like Bud Dupree? So we're just trying to figure out what all this means and exactly. Let me tell you guys exactly how much cap space and give you guys, crunch the numbers for you guys about what exactly this is going to mean for the Falcons. So the Falcons freed up in total $10.75 million in cap space by releasing starting quarterback Ricardo Allen and defensive end Allen Bailey. They freed up specifically $6.25 million in salary cap space when they released Allen, and another $4.5 million by cutting Allen Bailey. So, like I said, I think we were like $26 million or something like that over the cap. So we still gonna have to renegotiate deals, maybe cut some more folks. But last year, when people thought we weren't going to be real big players and free agents, we were able to sign Dante Fowler to a 3-year deal. So that was just last off season when we were still, people still thought we were in cap hell and weren't going to be able to do anything. And we made the Dante Fowler signing happen. So maybe we can make a Bud Dupree signing happen. Like I said, I think we should be able to easily bring back a guy like Darqueze Dennard, who I loved in the slot corner position. Did a great job when he had to fill in the outside cornerback position as well. Maybe we can get a, older, more veteran edge rusher like Vinny Curry. Will he be more effective than Allen Bailey? Maybe not. But he was serviceable in the rotation for the Philadelphia Eagles. So maybe that's a guy who can be serviceable for us. And then Bud Dupree, even though he only had 8 sacks last year, he still has had a pretty good NFL career throughout. Like I said, only 8 sacks last year. Only played in 11 games though, so he did miss out on a couple games. And the season before that, in 2019, when he played all 16 games, he had 11.5 sacks. And of course, the Falcons could use a guy that's bringing 11.5 sacks to the table. So maybe we can watch out for a guy like Bud Dupree, tackling a sack machine. Maybe watch out for a rotational guy like Vinny Curry. Hopefully we can bring back cornerback Darqueze Dennard for that slot spot. Resign a guy like Keanu Neal back long term. We'll be bringing back DeMonte KZ too. So I think the Falcons are in good position to win now. Bolster up that defense a little bit because we do need help on the defense. I think the offense will be okay for the most part. We'll see what Julio does and how healthy he is coming back. Calvin Ridley obviously went over 1,000 yards this season, had double-digit touchdowns. So offense will be fine. I think really this offseason free agency-wise will be about piecing up the defense together, getting some good pieces together, you know, patching up the defensive line, putting some good pieces alongside Grady Jarrett. Obviously putting some good pieces behind A.J. Terrell with A.J. Terrell and shoring up that safety position now that Ricardo Allen's gone. You know, are we going to throw DeMonte KZ back in that spot, which I think ultimately is what we should do. In a perfect world for me, say we draft a quarterback in the draft or you know, even if we don't go secondary, and I'll get into that too here in a second, but draft quarterback in the draft for the future, okay, whatever. So the backfield could be, if we bring back Darqueze Dennard, we'll have Darqueze Dennard, the slot corner, A.J. Terrell, and maybe a guy like Kendall Sheffield starting at the 2 corner positions. That would be smooth because Kendall Sheffield has played pretty well. And A.J. Terrell obviously had a good rookie season. Then we put DeMonte KZ back there at the free safety position because the dude is a ball hawk. The dude is a playmaker. He gets to the ball. He has an act for getting to the ball and making plays on the ball. A season ago, before he got injured this past season, was tied for the league lead in interceptions with 7. So dude makes plays on the ball. He has an act for sniffing out the ball and getting to the ball. So put DeMonte KZ at that free safety position. Let him make plays there. Keep Keanu Neal at the strong safety position. He can come down, be like a linebacker as well for the way he hits and just his ability to be physical and not be afraid to stick his nose in any type of play. And then maybe, like I said, get a guy like Vinny Curry, Bud Dupree, put with our linebackers already that we have in Deion Jones and Foye Oluokun, who came on strong this season as well. And I think we'll be a pretty good defense. So we'll see what happens. You know, this is just kind of the rebuild that the Falcons defense could do. And behind Dean Pease, who I think is going to be much better. No shade to Dan Quinn and no shade to Raheem Morris, but I just think he's going to be better. Him and Arthur Smith already have a great relationship, so I'm feeling confident about what this Falcons defense can be and this Falcons team can be overall heading into next season. I know it's the curse of being optimistic every season, but I'm really, really feeling good. I got a gut feeling that the team is going to be a lot better this season because of the new regime that's coming in, a new set of eyes on the Falcons. And, you know, I feel like I've said this before. Dan Quinn was too nice. He never put his foot on those Falcons players' necks, which is okay because they liked playing for him so much, but you never held them accountable. They never got better. And you didn't give them an advantage to win on Sundays. You never gave the Falcons an advantage to win on Sundays. No shade, great guy, but you just not it as a coach. Maybe hopefully you'll be a good defensive coordinator back in Dallas, but you weren't it as a head coach in Atlanta. Arthur Smith, I think, will hold these guys accountable, keep the foot of his on the Falcons players' necks, hold them accountable. I know Dean Pease will. He don't play that ish. I can just tell already. So I'm feeling good. I know I say this every year, but hopefully this is our year. And I might regret saying this. You never know, but we shall see. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think we might be able to go after a guy like Bud Dupree now? You think we could land a guy like Vinny Curry, bring Darqueze Dennard back? Does the releasing of Ricardo Allen mean that we're going to sign Keanu Neal to a long-term deal? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure you like this video as well. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Link, check them out. Check out the links in my description box below. The first one will be to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel. Second one will be to subscribe to the Tough Calls podcast, where we're interviewing your favorite players, current and former, your favorite anchors, your former, your best reporters, all that good stuff, analysts, all that, and now coaches. And check out for the latest Tough Calls podcast coming soon. But till I talk to you guys next time, peace.